Hi, I'm a professional wedding invitation designer, and I want to give you some ideas of where to print your wedding invitations in this video. So let's dive in. No matter where you have designed your wedding invitations, whether it's in a free platform like Canva or something more professional like Adobe programs that I use in my business every day, you can still print beautiful wedding invitations and have wonderful results. I know that it's tempting to try and print yourself, and I'll link a couple printers below that are pretty good and well recommended in the community, but I think you might be underestimating what all is involved in printing your wedding invitations, cutting them down, getting them to the right size, getting the colors correct, etc. So if you're printing something really simple that doesn't have like any colorful elements, it doesn't bleed to the edge of the page, you don't want special paper, etc., then you might want to print them yourself. But if you're doing something a little bit more complicated, I promise it's going to end up being a bigger pain in the butt than you think it is. And some of these places that I can recommend to print will give you a lot of creativity and flexibility, as well as giving you the help you need to print beautiful wedding invitations. So I personally have not had the best results with canvas printing. I haven't found it to be very reliable from a color perspective. I don't love a lot of their papers for wedding invitations. They work really well for some things, but it's just not my favorite. So check out some of these other options. And if you do use my links in the description, I would really appreciate it because it helps me with these free tutorials. But first of all, here's how you're going to download everything from Canva for the best printing. So if you have your wedding invitation here, I want to make sure you're downloading with all of the best settings. So when I click download, you definitely want to use PDF print. This is the best for printing for a reason. And then you can talk to your printers about which they need. So if your design does not go to the edge of the page, like nothing on this page goes to the edge of the page, you might not need crop marks and bleeds. But if you have anything in your design that goes to the edge of the page, then you are going to want to add crop marks and bleed here. So in this case, we don't necessarily need to add it, but some printers will require it anyway. So just ask them what they prefer. And then we always want to flatten the PDF. This is going to make your text so it's not editable. What can happen sometimes is if the file's open on a computer where they don't have the same fonts you have, it can give an error or replace with a different font, or sometimes can print just like blocks or something. So you don't want that to happen. And then you definitely want the color profile. This is really, really important to make sure your colors are somewhat accurate, to be in CMYK. This is the best for professional printing. And yes, it's a pro feature, but it's very important when you are printing your pieces that you download in CMYK. And a lot of printers won't print anything that's provided in RGB for them. So just screenshot this here. You want PDF print. You may need crop marks and bleed. You may not, depending on how your design is set up and which printer you're using. But you always want to flatten the PDF, and you always want to use CMYK for professional printing. One thing to keep in mind about printing is RGB is best for digital use and CMYK is best for printing. So if you think about something on a computer, there's going to be light coming out from behind it. So in that case, a lot of colors in the RGB spectrum can appear brighter than when you actually print them on paper. Because if you think about it, the paper is actually absorbing some of the light versus pushing it out behind those colors. So here's an example of what the RGB spectrum and the CMYK spectrum look like. And you can see that RGB is sometimes a little bit brighter, especially in those pinks and blues. So if you're trying to achieve some of those colors, I highly recommend working with a professional designer, professional print shop, or just printing some samples to make sure that they print to the best of your ability. You might find that colors appear a little bit more dull when you print them than they do on screen. And that's because you're designing in RGB and you're seeing all that light coming out behind it, but then you're printing in CMYK, which is a little bit different. This is why samples can be really helpful. And it's also why professional designers exist, because printing is a little bit harder than we sometimes think it is. So a couple places that you might want to print. First of all, cards and pockets. I absolutely love them because they have so many different products and a lot of different colors, and you can order whatever quantities you want. So as you can see, they carry a bunch of different paper colors, and they carry them not only just in the paper itself, but also in pockets, laser cut shapes, envelopes, all kinds of other things. They also can print on vellum and on acrylic, and they can print up to like 24 by 36. So you can get large acrylic signage, large paper signage, etc. for your wedding here. So I think this is a really incredible option for getting everything you need for your wedding stationery. They can also print white ink. So if you're printing on like a dark green colored paper, for instance, you could print in white ink. If you're just printing your regular invitations, go to this printed card section, select the size that you need. I love a 5x7. You can see there's black ink, color ink, and there's a white ink option somewhere down here for each color as well. So we have our custom color 5x7. You can select your paper. Personally, if you want something that's just really white, I like the Cloud9, but my favorite is all the Snow White down here. So I like the Snow White. A lot of these are going to be thick enough for wedding invitations. Obviously, like the vellum is thinner. But I like the 100-pound ones. They're a little bit thicker than the 80-pound ones. Even this 105-pound gives you a little bit more. The heavy photo glossy is very thick, but it is very glossy. So I don't like that unless you're doing just a photo option. I like a matte for something else. So the Luxe White is really nice. It's 130-pound. It's going to be your thicker matte. But if you want something really classic standard, the Snow White 100-pound matte is really nice. And if you want to print on any of their other colors, they carry like 100 colors, you can do that. You just need to make sure that your files are set up correctly. Something like this, for instance, is not going to print super well on a dark green paper because you won't be able to read a lot of stuff. But if you want to print white ink on a dark green paper, it can look really beautiful. You'll just contact them for a custom job in that case. If you select the white ink, you'll see a lot of different paper color options here. Oh, just seeing a sample of these are all so beautiful, and I'm only in the Fs. I'm not even, it's gonna take me a while to get all the way down to these. So they have tons and tons of paper color options, really beautiful. And then they also include additional things like belly bands, envelope liners, pockets that you can use as well. Here's an example of some of their laser cut pockets that you can use just to add an extra layer and keep all of the pieces of your suite together. I think these are so fun and look really incredible. You can get them in any of their paper colors. The second option is LCI Paper, and I'm gonna link all these down below for you. I can provide these free tutorials because I get a small cut if you do use any of these, so I would love if you use my links when you're shopping. This is where you can get blank cards, and as you can see, they also offer lots of different colors. They also offer lots of different shapes, round arches, wavy edges, and you can also do custom shapes. They even have these deckled edge, which is kind of a torn edge look of handmade paper, but it's not at the price of handmade paper. And they're one of the only places that offers this with flat printing on it. So I think this is such a fun option if you want to have a more organic, romantic feel for your invitation. They also have things like these gold borders that you can get on paper, and you can print them at home, or you can get them on the paper that you're printing and ordering from them. So they have a lot of really, really cool options, as well as some of that specialty paper that you can choose from, blank cards and envelopes that you can grab as well. They also do white ink printing on vellum and all of their colored papers too. And then a little bit simpler option is Prints of Love. If you want something just really simple on white paper, I highly recommend them because they're really fast, they have free shipping, and they're very cost effective. So if you just choose your card here, you can choose flat or folded, and then there's lots of different sizes. They even offer larger sizes for signage and things like that too. They can round your corners or square corners, but you'll see there's just fewer options. They have 3 types of paper, and they're all going to be white. You can order samples, and then you can just upload your design directly from Canva here. All of their wedding invitation orders are going to come with free white envelopes as well, and then they also offer envelope printing. All 3 of these companies that I mentioned offer printing on their envelopes. Of course, LCI and Cards and Pockets will have more colors. Prints of Love only carries the white envelopes, but I highly recommend ordering your envelopes already printed with their addresses because it's actually very, very difficult to print envelopes on any of your home printers. While you might be able to print the cards just fine, the printers don't handle envelopes super well, so that's kind of difficult to work with. They also have here foam board signs, art prints and posters, canvas prints, yard signs, banners, and stickers and labels. So kind of a little bit of everything, just not as many options from a color standpoint. They don't do the white ink printing. They don't do the custom shapes and laser cutting and all of that kind of stuff. So I love Prints of Love as a really simple option that you can just upload, pick the card sizes that you needed, and it's going to ship really fast and for free. Now, no matter where you've designed your wedding invitations, all 3 of these options, Cards and Pockets, LCI Paper, and Prints of Love, will provide beautifully printed wedding invitations for your needs, as well as having options for all of that other day of stationery that you might need, from like signage to labels and stickers and other types of things that you might find on their site. I can't wait to see where your creativity takes you. Let me know if you have any questions about printing your wedding invitations. I would love to help you out in the comments below. Printing can sometimes be a struggle, I know, because I've been doing this for 10 years and I love teaching people how to print their wedding invitations to make sure that they look beautiful and do justice to the gorgeous designs that you're creating. So let me know what questions you have in the comments and check out some of our other videos on graphic design while you're here.